Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a full set and 3D hearts with gum gel. So here's the gel that I've been using. I'm just going to start off with a thin base layer of gel. I have already prepped my nails. Now I'm going to go in with these 3 colored gum gels that I made. I have a video on that. I will link it below so you can check it out. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with a random design, just going to place them in different areas on the nail, kind of like more triangle shapes. Okay, so in between I'm just dipping my brush into 91% alcohol. That's how you use it. I will link a more detailed video on using it down below, the original video where I got the idea from. Okay, so in between each color, I'm actually flash curing in my lamp. If you have a UV lamp, flash cure for 15 to 30 seconds, or an LED lamp, probably about 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on to the last color. I just went ahead until the whole nail was full. Like I said, it was just random. I just put them all at random and that's how they came out. I really like the design. It kind of reminds me of like a mosaic picture or something. Okay, so once I had all the colors on there, I did a full 3-minute cure in my in my UV lamp. I used UV gel for this one. Okay, so now I am just going to show you how I apply it to the whole nail. So I'm just sorry I'm out of frame, just moving it around until it covers the entire nail. Again, if your brush gets sticky, you just go ahead and dip it back into the 91% alcohol. And you want to stay away from the cuticles and just go ahead like you would acrylic and just place it over the whole nail and then flash cure it and move on to the next nail. I did the middle nail in gray, and now with my ring finger I'm going to do some sideways stripes. Okay, so here's the pink, and again you want to make sure you flash cure in between each color. And there's the green. If you notice you have too much, just go ahead and remove some like I did here and kind of clean it up with the alcohol, and it's no worries. I love it. It is like using acrylic, except it does not dry on you. If you're a beginner to acrylic, you will know how complicated it can be sometimes to get the perfect shape before it dries. And that's why I love this gum gel. It's a lot easier than working with regular colored gel like I have in the past. And it's just a lot easier also than using acrylic, because I'm still a beginner at acrylic and I would never be able to do this. Well, that and because I'm allergic to acrylic. Here's the final look, how it looked without any decorations, which I really loved it like that, but my wife insisted that it needed something shiny. So I went ahead and I added a charm on the pinky nail, which is kind of like a dangling charm. You'll see it's just a bow with some chain, so it kind of looks like a dangling charm. And I'm just using my builder gel. And here this is actually the third design that I did. Here's how to do the heart. You can see I pinched it at the bottom to create the V shape, and then I just created an opening and fixed it up with the brush, and easy as that. the heart was done. So now I'm going to add some rhinestones. I've done this design a lot on my nails, but I wanted to see how it looked with bling instead of just a regular stripe of polish or paint across. So I liked it. I just kind of wish I had some even smaller rhinestones than I do. It would have looked a lot better with some super tiny rhinestones. But I still thought it looked pretty cool and different. I've never seen this done, so I wanted to try it out. You know me, I'm always trying something new. Here's the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video and this design. Let me know what you think down below, and thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bye!